Alright, and welcome back everybody over here at LA Plays. I'm your host, the player, and we're back with another Cracker Pack. This is episode 3. If we count the very first episode as episode 0. I hope we do. Yeah. So, in case you're just stumbling upon this video, not having watched the other ones, maybe do those first. But today we'll be cracking our third pack. Because it's Wednesday, my dudes. Let's not waste too much time, cause, yeah. I know I said it already yesterday, but actually I took even longer yesterday to open the pack. So, yeah. Let's not waste too much time. What's everybody doing? Hope you're all fine. Did anybody already have a favorite pick that we got so far? Like, you picked that? That sounds wrong. You know what I mean, right? That low pack. Would like to cooperate with me? There we go. What was it? Pull. Not pick, pull. I mean, picking is when you do draft. Pulling. Oh, pull something nice. Oh. Ah, that's just. I was like, what the heck is that magic card? But it was just an advertisement card. Be the best player in the room because you're playing by yourself. Let's see. Our advert. Ooh. Ooh. Hello there. If that isn't a drawing engine, I don't know what is. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be branded, but I guess that's one. Reminds me a bit of Ramos, where some of the dragons from Merlin. Pretty cool. Actually, let's take a look at it. I'll actually try to cover up what. I mean, it will be mostly a basic, but yeah. It's the Fall of Crook. Or Crook? Crook, I guess. It's a spell. Okay. Spell when the dragon engine apparently ravaged the town. Okay. In Crook, there was the home province slash town of Urza, right? Oh, well, where's my heritage from? Okay, let's see. We got. Ooh. Full Art Mountain. Don't really like that there's a sort of golem as. I mean, I don't mind the golem's artwork. I'm just like. I would expect that to be a token artwork and not a, a normal land artwork. Ah, that's definitely cool looking. Yeah, sweet. New bling bling. Not bling, but you know what I mean. Right, so first actual card of the pack tonight. Iron-Out Cavalry. For 4 generic, 1 white, 3/4 flying creature, and soldier. I should put the flying down, but most of the time I'm not too much worried about the creature types, so yeah, that's why I put the flying first and then the creature types. When Iron-Out Cavalry enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on another target soldier you control. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, so he can boost another unit but not himself. Okay. Latex being the ground is where wars are waged, the air is where they are won. Ben, Vanguard Aviator. Gotcha. And by the way, also guys, yeah, sorry for not putting out the second video yesterday, aka episode 1. But yeah, the file got corrupted right after I finished rendering it, and yeah, doing the whole process again took a bit of time. So yeah, I will try to upload it today. But I know we're a bit behind schedule. I'll try to make up for it. Things don't always work out, and we all know that. Not too fancy, but also not too bad, I guess. I mean, at least limited you can definitely play a 5 3/4 body if you have nothing better. And I mean, it at least has evasion. You can pump another dude. You can blink it, of course, and you can do other shenanigans. Alright, what do we have over here? Wing Commando. See. 3 mana. 2 generic and 1 blue. It's a human soldier again. 2/2 flying and has prowess. So whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That is straight up an upgraded Winddrake. So yeah, I see that. Would I play that? I don't really have a Spellslinger deck right now where I would play, but I mean, in a Spellslinger deck that could definitely be nice as another beater. Especially if it rolls with every non-creature spell, not just instant sorceries like some stuff like the V-Dragonauts. Hey. The wells are weaker at the top. I see. guess it's more like him commenting when he attacks the top, and not the wealth of his armor slash wings. Okay, interesting artwork. I'm not sure what I should say about it. I mean, as I said, it's a solid upgrade from a Wind Drake with the Bravos. Not much more to say there. And of course, it's human soldiers types. There aren't that many soldiers in blue from what I remember yet, so maybe we already had that one lord there, the blue-white soldier lord, so maybe in this set they'll have a few more. Let's see. Swift Gear Drake. Okay. It's a 5 mana, 2/4 artifact creature Drake. Has flying and haste. Or so good. I mean, a normal Wind Drake was, I think, 4 mana, 2/4. One costs 1 more, but at least has haste. And it also has another ETB ability. And Swift Gear Drake enters the battlefield up to 1 target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its own library. So it has a bit of pseudo graveyard hate slash recursion, depending on how you want to see it. I mean, for a common, that's okay. But I'm not really sure what it has to do with really its I mean, I guess it's playable, but not a great card. We also have a flavor text inspired by fishing raptors. Taunos designed the Drake's talents to seize prey with overwhelming speed and precision. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense with the haste part. I'm not sure where the was supposed to be that it fishes stuff out of the junk instead of like not only prey but also yeah, okay. I guess I can see that. Again, would I play that? Most likely not. What do we have here? Clay Revenant. Hey! 1 mana, 1/2. That's already not bad. Creature Golem. Not a Golem. Was a bit beaten up, huh? Clay Revenant has the battlefield tapped. Okay, but I mean for 1 mana, 1/2. That's similar to the Brass. What's that man? Brass Golem? I think Brass Golem 1 mana, 1/2 or something like that. Yeah, the battlefield tapped. Or didn't untap. I did enter the battlefield tapped or didn't untap or something like that. And for 2 generic and 1 black, return Clay Revenant from your graveyard to your hand. It's not even like at the beginning of your turn when something happens. You can just return him. Interesting, it's a recurring sack outlaw. So in worst case for 4 mana you get the dude over and over and over again. Okay. Oh, I think I know what that's referring to, because I think what was then the story basically Urza first made clay golems. And then some of Mishra's creations noticed how to tear them down, so they did something to their design to prevent Mishra's servants or transport grants to simply trash them. I don't remember what it was, but they did something fancy to the design. Okay, Taunos built his clay statues for durability, not knowing they'd keep fighting long after the war. Well, yeah, short-sighted must be guessed. Okay. Yeah, cool card. Definitely can see playing that for something. I also want to put that in my Bray as another sack outlet that actually can recure. Yeah, I can definitely see me playing that. Some shenanigans. Actually, yeah, it's a 1/2. Because else I would say if it would be a 1/1, actually, with Soul to Meek, you could play some really neat shenanigans. Anyways, I'm seeing the time. Let's keep on looking. Yeah, I dig this one. Ooh, arms race. Put your arms in the air. Not really. It's pretty generic. 1 red, an enchantment. You may put an artifact card from your hand on the battlefield. That artifact gains haste. Sacrifice the beginning of the next end step. Oh, so that's like a sneak attack. It costs more mana than sneak attack, and it only works for artifacts, but then again it works for artifacts, not just creatures. Unfortunately, it also works for artifact creatures. I guess with this one, you can play some of those big chunky guys that we've seen so far. Interesting. And flavor text being, you want it good, fast, or cheap? Well, you can't have all three. Yeah, true. But that is definitely a nice card. That is sweet. I definitely see me playing that in 1 or 2 decks. Even my 1 or red, I could use that technique. Some shenanigans. I have a lot of artifacts in my 1 or red. But yeah, definitely I can see me playing that. That's a good card. Definitely. Now what do we have here? Especially whatever you can, for example, also do shenanigans like sneak and Nevriel's disc beginning of the next answer. Yeah, if you put it in the answer, if you put Nevriel's disc at the end of turn into play with that thing, you can still use it in your turn, and well, of course, it ends the spell field. Let me quickly explain what Nevriel's disc is for those who don't know it. It's basically an artifact for 4 mana. It always enters the battlefield tapped, but it only costs, and it has an ability with 1 generic and tapping it to destroy everything that is not a land, if I recall right. Might be slightly wrong in the last part of the wording there. I destroyed everything that's not a land, or I destroyed all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. Not entirely sure, but I think it was more the former wording that I told you guys. But yeah, basically, the downside of that thing is that it enters the battlefield tapped, so you have to wait a turn to use it. With this, you can sneak it in at the end of turn and use it in the next turn straight away. It's pretty cool. Alright, and now we have an upgrade Savannah line already. I already took a peek down there. So we have the recruitment officer for 1 white. We get a 2/1. That's already pretty good. I mean, and as I said, like I'm still thinking on the old power toughness this time. And it has 1 ability. It has 3 generic, 1 white. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them and put it into your hand. First number of your library in a random order. Ooh, that's a sweet card. So it's a worse Royal Retainer, I think it was, that searches your library for any card with such a permanent mana cost. But we can at least look at the top 4. That's not bad. That's not bad. Filtering the deck. Pseudo card draw, technically. Yeah, I can never see that being played. Every name on this list is already a hero. Will you add your own to it? Of course I will. Wait, we're going to war? Oh no. Yeah, but that's cool, card. Predict this one as well. Yeah, the quality of the boosts seem to increase. So that's not the worst one. The first one was so far the worst one in my opinion. Second one was interesting with some nice cards, and this one so far, I mean the commons did not tickle my fancy this time around, but ooh, what's this? A multicolor card. Ocean Descent. No, sorry, Ocean Dissident. 1 green, 1 white, a creature human artificer. It's a 1/1. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 card on target creature you control. Ooh. Interesting. Little gnome in the background there? I figure out what that is in the background there. It looks a bit like a gnome or something. I can tell you out. I mean, I'll try to upload as a sharp. Ooh. I don't get it. The camera is almost sharp on the card and then suddenly it defocuses. Yeah. That's an interesting ability. Now you would normally not play a lot. Play some artifacts, I guess, in green white, but not that many. So As flavor text is, I joined this war to protect my homeland, not to destroy someone else's. Well, yeah, he's got a point. That's an interesting card, definitely. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I would do with this one. I mean, it sounds good on paper, but I don't know. Green-white Ravager deck? Not really, I guess. Even though, maybe? No, you can't get there are a bunch of the Ravagers that you can move them counters to other permanents. Yeah. Maybe budget. Oops, I already took a look at that card by accident. Budget Ravager deck? I don't know. Maybe I'll find something. Some use for that guy. It sounds interesting on paper. Right now, we apparently only had 3 uncommons this time around. But therefore we got now a mythic here. Blaster, DJ. No, other way around. Blaster, Combat DJ. Another Transformer. Again, he's for 5 mana, a free. Legendary artifact creature robot. He once again has more than meets the eye, similar to our promo. So I can already play him on the other with the other side face up for 1 generic, 1 red, 1 green. And what does he do? Other non-token artifact creatures and vehicles you control have modular 1. Oh, that's sweet. They enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter. When they die, you may move their counters. The important part is their counters. So even if they have counters from other means, they can also share those around. And target artifact creature. Downside being, mind you, that you always have to put them. Not really, they change it. You may put their counters in target artifact creature. I thought back in the day you actually had to put them onto something. Okay, that's interesting. So they did. That's better. And whenever you put 1 or more +1/+1 counters on Blaster, convert it. He has to be turned around when he gets counters. Okay, so what does he do on the other side? I don't want to look at the next card. Let me put that up there. So what does DJ do on the other side? Blaster, Moral Booster. Interesting, he's not a vehicle as the other ones on this side. He has modular 3 himself, so he enters the battlefield. If you put him on this side, he already has 3 counters. So I guess, yeah, they want you to have at least some counters on him. X and tap. Move X +1/+1 comes from Blaster on another target artifact. That artifact gains haste until end of turn. If Blaster has no +1/+1 counters on it, convert it. Activate only as sorcery. Okay, so we could place it already like this, as we said, for 1 red, 1 green, 1 generic. It has 3 counters. In the next turn we can, or maybe in that turn we can move them over. And he has no counters. He flips around then. As a tapped 3/3. Yeah. Interesting design. Do I like that? Do I not like that? I mean, I'm a bit on the fence on those non-Magic franchise cards anyway, so I'm not sure I like that, but he's interesting, definitely. They're weird with the basketball. I mean, seeing a Magic card with basketball, a few years ago I would have said, yeah, nice self-made card, but now, I don't know, guys. I guess he's only playable as a commander, even if you wanted, or even maybe in a commander deck, but green-red for vehicles and artifact creatures. Interesting. Similar to this guy, I'm not entirely sure with what deck I would place, but maybe we could come up with some nice ideas. Well, I definitely also need to sleep that guy afterwards. Okay, let's see the next card I was already looking at earlier. A Foundry Inspector. Hello, good sir. The 3 mana, 3/2 artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I don't know if that guy's actually a reprint from another set, because so far all those cards I've seen were reprints from other sets. Only from this set, or is that a reprint from a set I'm not aware of? I need to look that up. So it's a construct. I think I already said it's 3/2, and yeah, neat. All I got to say is really neat. He can make his stuff cheaper. Terminal inspectors ensure that the consulate's stringent standards for mass production are upheld. Let's see. Yeah, not a bad card. I mean, not a great card or surprising card, but not bad card, definitely. Well, let's see. Our rare for the pack is... Oh, it's Feldon! Oh, no. I want to see the man of the can. See, his cane or can that can shuffle your library into your grave into your library, then exile itself. So he has a 2 mana, 2/2 haste, already not bad. Ronom Excavator can't block. Okay. When Feldon is dealt damage, exile that many cards from top of your library. Okay. Choose one of them. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. Okay, here's the thing. If you have something that can reliably ping him every turn for 1 and only for 1, then he's decent card. Or maybe basically if you can controllably ping him. Damn, if there's a big burn it, you might lose a lot of cards though, so you have to be very careful there. But that's interesting. Actually, I could see that as a new mono-red commander for me. Maybe. I never did turn the deck completely on its head, but that's a cool guy. Yeah. I like it. I can definitely do some stuff with that. In other decks, I'm actually not sure what I would like to. Maybe have a sack outlet always available to just get rid of him in case there's a big burn incoming. Or if the enemy somehow pumps the guy that's jump blocking him. Yeah, cool dude. Let's move here. And we got... Oh, there's a lot of uncommon. Audacity. I see. We can now record sound. What is it? For 1 green, enchantment, aura, enchants a creature. It gets +2/+0 and has trample. Also like a rancor. And Audacity from the grave from the battlefield, draw a card. So it's not like a rancor that comes back to your hand. It just replaces itself. I mean, that's still okay. It basically has a backup rank. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely play that. I mean, rancor is strictly better, I would argue. But it's still playable. Still playable. Bravery outlives the brave. And this is a really cool picture. I guess it's supposed to be represent the one guy there riding into the horde head on. Cool. And yeah, the last one was just a fancy card. Once again, we're around 3 minutes. I actually have the feeling I'm getting longer with every video. That's not good. So I need to see if I can shorten some stuff out of there. Yeah, that was all I've got for the card pack in total now. Again, interesting pack. A nice rare, interesting mythic there. I really dig some of the uncomes that we got, so this is definitely an interesting pack. I'm happy with this one. We'll see each other again in the next one. Till then, Dominarias, signing out. Bye.